Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
I'm Iyaz, Akhtar with Twit, and today I'm looking at the LG Intuition. Now, there's nothing wrong with the aspect ratio of your video. This is a 4:3 aspect ratio on the screen, a resolution of 1024 by 768, and this is a 5-inch device, which means this is about like a mini iPad. The first iPad had the same resolution, to give you an idea, and it does have a very strange form factor, very unusual for a phone. It's got some really cool styling. It's got a nice textured back here, decent camera from what I've seen. On the top, it's got a bunch of button array here. We've got a power button, we've got a little sliding door for your USB port, and this dedicated button for when you want to make a quick note, because this is effectively a Galaxy Note competitor. By hitting this button, you've activated the dedicated quick note function, so if you turn it around, you can see that I'm drawing with the included stylus, or I could draw with my finger. Now, this is a very large device. You'd think there'd be a home for the stylus, but as far as I can tell, that's a headphone jack, and this port's for USB, and this doesn't really work. It's not magnetic, and so you might lose that piece any given time. Onboard storage, this thing has 32 gigabytes of storage. It's got a 1.5 gigahertz processor, I believe it's dual core. The thing that makes this thing stand out, to me anyway, is that fast Verizon network on the back, 4G LTE. I've had great speeds with this device, almost felt like I was using Wi-Fi. The device is quite snappy. The real hang-up with this kind of device, no pun intended for a phone, is that it's just odd to hold. Taking it out of my pocket felt like I was taking a flask out of my pocket, because it has this nice textured feel here, and it's got this little door. There should be alcohol in here, but there's not. Or water, whatever you want. But this device did hold up pretty well when it came to just doing browsing and things. I just couldn't see using this on a day-to-day basis, because you either have to have a really large pocket or a wide one. It's a really strange device when it comes to a form factor. On the pros, I've got to give it to LG for some pretty unique styling. I don't think I've seen a phone like this with this cool textured back, a nice door for the USB port. It's a pretty bold decision to go with a 4:3 design, so points on boldness when it comes to a device like this. Apart from that, the Verizon network is a great pro for a device like this. So you can see that the cons list is going to be a bit longer. There's no port for the stylus that's included, which you can lose easily. It's got a non-standard resolution, so when you're looking at apps, it might be stretched out, might look a little strange. On top of that, this thing's 150 bucks. There's a lot of other phones you can get. It's just outclassed by a number of devices. So is the LG Intuition a try, buy, or don't buy? It's definitely don't buy this device. It's just very awkward to hold. It's got weird ergonomics. It's got a weird display. It's just a weird device. Where does this even fit in the line of tablets and phones? It's also very awkward to hold against your face. So I'm Iyaz, Akhtar with Twit, and I'm telling you, don't buy the Intuition, because it's just strange.